Hi, good morning. My name is Matt Hames, and I'm the Associate Vice President for Digital and Social Strategy at 3 Enrollment Marketing. And today I'm here to talk to you about the tech of the internet. Now, you might be watching this on a desktop and or via a website, and all that comes because of desktop computers. When we got desktop computers in our homes connected to the internet, marketers around the world made a website. So the website, interestingly, was the first marketing tactic that we had to have. Institutions of higher education got websites. They got .edus early. So .edu means college university. Your name at .edu meant your instance on a website. So we built these websites because we had the technology, both a desktop computer and the internet, to connect to those websites. So, websites were really cool at the very beginning. As you can see from my gray hair, I went to websites early. They were awesome. I was working at an advertising agency and we were building websites for people. We were building instances on the internet for people. Yeah, in hindsight, they were kind of boring. They were online brochures, but they were cool because people could go to our marketing, our piece of marketing content, and see an argument as to why they should buy, consider, all that kind of stuff. So go to the website. That's what we said. That was the first instance of the tech. The second was this fancy little thing right here, the phone, the mobile phone. When we got these computers in our pockets, the internet changed. It became much more creative. We started taking pictures, we started taking videos, we started engaging with the internet. Instead of passively consuming it on websites, we engaged with the internet. We made we made we posted images. We started to be able to tell everybody what was going on in our lives. The prompts were from social platforms, what's happening? And with a computer in our pockets and the ability to tell people what was happening both in text, in images, and in video, we told people what was happening. This instance right now, where I'm going live on LinkedIn, is still due to these kinds of things. Now, I'm using a desktop computer to do it, but the notion of going live on a social platform came from these things. This device is what allowed us to think about going live. Last week during our 3 Enrollment marketing kickoff, our CEO James Rogers went live a bunch of times with his mobile phone in the moment. This is still live, but this is from my home office. You can see behind me, this is my home office, and I'm not live from a phone. So it's just a different experience. But this is where we are right now, offering people opportunities to experience us both live and mobile. So higher education, institutions of higher education have a bunch of social platforms that came from these devices right here that show off the institution. So a Facebook page shows off images. Instagram feeds show off images. You've got you've got Instagram stories that show off like little snippets. You've got lots of video of admissions counselors, tour guides who are talking about what the experience is on campus. During a digital lab, I talk a lot when I go into a school and say, here's all the things that you should do. I really, really try to get them to focus on video. And live video is even better, right? So here we are at a stage where we understand what the platforms can do, both from Web 1.0, so a desktop, and Web 2.0, a mobile phone. But here's where I want you to follow the tech with me, right? And I don't want you to follow the tech with me to the metaverse. I want you to follow the tech with me to this computer. So this is a computer that does not go in your pocket. So this is a computer that goes in your pocket. I'm talking into a computer that sits on my desktop. This is a computer that goes over your head. This is headset. This is a virtual reality headset. So this is a computer. Inside of here is a computer, just like inside of here is a computer. So this is a computer that goes over your head. I'm not going to put it on right now. You understand what I mean. But what this does is instead of having you passively consume the internet. So right now, whether you're watching this on desktop or on a mobile phone, you're watching it. So I'm however many feet away from you or inches away from you, and you're listening to it on this device, and you are passively consuming the internet. We passively consumed Web 1.0, and while we create in Web 2.0, we passively consume it in 2 dimensions. So it's never going to be big, and it's never going to be immersive. It just is never going to be immersive. But when you put this on, and what changes about the internet is that you step inside of the internet. You step inside of an experience. So instead of passively consuming a .edu, you stand inside of a location and you look around that location. All around you, you're surrounded by the school. You're surrounded by those moments. It is not passively consuming the internet. It's actively being inside of the internet. Now, some people are trying to brand that as the metaverse. That's fine. The metaverse has its moments. But what I'm talking about is an experience where you actively are in that experience and you're walking around inside of that experience. I use finger quotes because you're obviously just standing still the whole time. When you put one of these headsets on, you stand still, but your avatar walks around. Even the word avatar sounds dumb to say out loud. I get it. But you literally walk around inside of an experience. You feel it, you experience it. The sound comes all around you. These headsets have incredible sound. If you've ever put one of these things on, what I urge you to do is go watch your favorite band on YouTube. You stand on the stage and you look around and you can see the guitarist right there, and you turn around and you can see all the fans singing in unison and hear them. And it sounds like the sound changes as you turn, just like real life. It's experiences. That's what we're talking about. So at 3E, we are really thinking about how to bring those experiences to people. And I think one of the most enduring ways to think about this is that we're not building websites that you can passively consume. We're building experiences, and those experiences generate emotions. When people come on campus in real life, when they stand on a campus, a prospective student and their family, there's an emotion that they feel. This could be me. This could be me. This is so cool. This could be me. Those are emotions that rush through. When you visit a website, nobody has that emotion on desktop or mobile. And I'm not suggesting for a second that this headset is the same as being on campus. It's not. But it's somewhere between passively consuming a .edu and being on campus. It's somewhere between those two things. And if that somewhere between those two things can be the bridge to getting them on campus, even better. And then the last thing that I will say is when you get them on campus, the tours are awesome. I've had the privilege of being on a bunch of different tours. But one of the most frustrating things, and our CEO says this a lot, is you walk into a place like a room, like a theater, and the lights are off and it's dark. And the tour guide's like, let me get the lights. And you turn on the lights and now you see a lit up theater, but it's okay, great. There's seats and there's a stage. Awesome. What am I actually looking at? If one of these is on the stage and somebody puts it on and they experience what happens on that stage when they're standing on the stage, that is game changing. Like that is the experience that we're talking about. So there's a number of ways where you can start to think about giving people the experiences, giving prospective students experiences that generate emotion. That's what we're going for. The best kind of marketing generates emotion. We thought that there was an emotional element when we first went to websites, but that was the cool newness of it. There was an emotional element when we first got Facebook pages, when we first got Twitter feeds, because that was the coolness of it. This is an emotional element. And maybe it's just because it's new, but I don't think so, because this is the tech, right? So desktop to mobile to this, follow the tech and try to build experiences. If you want to understand more about what we're doing at 3E, we'd be happy to chat. So you can visit 3enrollment.com. So the number 3enrollment.com/contact and contact us. Or you can private message me and we'll set something up to talk about what we're doing. 2023 is the year that we build experiences for people. And we're already building those experiences. We build those experiences for people because we can do so much better at bringing our campuses to people and giving them wow moments that really, truly are wow moments. So I hope you have a great week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for talking with me. If you have any questions, concerns, leave them in the comments. What do you think? What should we be following the tech? What do you think about the term metaverse? Tell me in comments what you think. Love to have a chat. And if there are any topics you're interested in talking about, put those in comments as well. And I would be happy to address those to the best of my ability. So have a great week. Again, that's 3enrollment.com/contact, or you can just connect with me on LinkedIn and let's talk. Have a great week. And I hope your January went well because it's February this week. Talk to you soon.